So you are welcome to SLC English class. In this class, we shall learn about the great poem, very important poem called The Quality of Mercy. The Quality of Mercy. This is very important poem for the examination point of view. This poem was written by the great poet of the world and the playwright of the world, Shakespeare, William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare. In the last year itself, I told you many more about William Shakespeare. Okay. This poem, the Quality of Mercy poem is there. No, this poem was not written as a poem. It was extracted from the great play of the William Shakespeare called The Merchant of Venice. The Merchant of Venice is one very good drama or play of William Shakespeare. In this play, one character is there called Portia. This Portia explains the importance and the features of mercy in the court hall. So that is why to know and to spread the importance of mercy all over the world, this poem or these lines are extracted. For examination point of view also, this is very important poem as you are asked for 4 marks memorization poem. So come, let us study about quality of mercy. What is mercy? What is mercy then? Very important. What is mercy? Mercy means sympathy. Mercy means sympathy or compassion, C-O-M-P-A-S-S-I-N, compassion or kindness, or in Kannada called karune, daye, that one this is. The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. It is mightiest in the mightiest. It becomes the throned monarch better than his crown. His scepter shows the force of temporal power, the attribute to awe and majesty, wherein doth sit the dread and fear of kings. But mercy is above this sceptre's sway. It is enthroned in the hearts of kings. It is an attribute to God himself, and earthly power doth then show likest gods when mercy seasons justice. The quality of mercy is not strained. I told you mercy means sympathy, compassion, kindness. In Kannada we can say daye, karune. This sympathy or compassion or kindness or anything mercy is not strained. Is not strained. Strained, S-T-R-A-I-N-E-D. Strained means compelled. Compelled or forced or urged. Urged means in Kannada balvanta madodu. So to develop the quality of mercy, to develop this mercy, we cannot be forced in one's mind. That is the meaning of the sentence here. The quality of mercy is not sentence. We cannot force a person to develop the quality in one's life. He should be developed himself by seeing anybody or by knowing others. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. So the poet says it cannot be forced. Then what? It droppeth. Droppeth means D-R-O-P-P-E-T-H. Droppeth, it is a word, English word. In modern English, it is used as drops. Drops means falls down. How? What does fall down? It droppeth as the gentle rain. As means in this way, or like. Gentle rain is then gentle smooth rain, not forced rain, not a strong rain. It is a gentle rain, he says. So gentle rains comes from heaven. Heaven means what? Heaven means paradise, the dwelling of the gods, Swarga. So the rain, gentle rains comes from heaven, no? Where the gods are living now. From there, the gentle rains comes to the beneath. Beneath means earth, under. Here under means earth. So how the rain comes or falls down from the heaven to earth now? In the same way, this quality of mercy is developed in the one's mind. The rain or the God gives us rain spontaneously. The God gives us rain spontaneously. In the same way, the quality of mercy is developed in one's mind, in one's life spontaneously. That's the meaning thing. It is twice blessed. Twice. What is the meaning of twice? Two. Twice means two. Blessed. B-L-E-S-T. Blessed means blessed. Blessed. It is twice blessed. It means it helps for the two persons. It helps in two ways. How that it blesseth him that gives and him that takes. Blesseth, B-L-E-S-S-E-T-H. Blesseth means blesses. B-L-E-S-S-E-S, blesses. It blesses him that gives and also him that takes. It is helpful to two persons. One way it is helpful to giver or donor. Giver is also called a donor, and it is also helpful to the receiver. Receiver. It is helpful to these persons, both the persons, giver and taker. How? So we can explain with one example. Say, if your neighbor boy beat you means, what you will do? You will beat him. Then what you will do? You will also beat him strongly. Then the quarrel increases. Then you will go to the class teacher. The class teacher will take you to the principal. Principal will call the parents. Then it becomes it's a big nuisance. It becomes a big nuisance. So that is why when he beats, if you avoid there only, if you excuse him means, then and there itself the quarrel will be ended. That's why then there is no disturbance to your mind. There is no. Then if you excuse him means he repents of his mistake. He repents of his mistakes. Then onwards you will become both friends, not enemies. In this way, it is helpful in two ways. That's why poet says it is blessed two persons in two ways. It is mightiest in the mightiest. It is mightiest. Might means what? Mighty. Mighty is noun. Might is adjective. Mighty means powerful. Mighty is powerful. It is superlative. Mighty, mightier, mightiest. Mightier, mightiest. It is a superlative degree word. So it is mightiest. In the mightiest means around the globe, under the sun, many kinds of qualities are there around the world. For example, love, affection, kindness, some other qualities are there. So among those qualities, this is the supreme power. This is more powerful than any other elements on the earth. That is the meaning there. It is mightiest in the mightiest. It becomes the throne monarch. It means what? Mercy. Mercy becomes the throned monarch. The throned monarch. You should understand this word here. Throne. What is the meaning of throne? Throne is a seat of king. Seat of king means we said simhasana. That is meaning. This is a noun word. Throne is a noun word. In English, another throne word is there. Throne. This is the verb. Thrown is noun, no? Thrown is verb. This is the past participle of throw. Throw. Throwing is the past participle of thrown. He has thrown the balls outside like that. But this is noun word. Seat of the king. The king sits, no? That is called throne. But here this word is used as a throw. The poet used a throned monarch. Monarch means what? Emperor, king. So the throned monarch means the coronated king, the king who had already coronated. Okay, that is the meaning there. Throned king means coronated king. Anabhishekta dore, pattabhisheka dore, we say no, that is the meaning. It is in the grammar point also, this is very useful. Already I told you finite words and infinite words. So this is in infinite we have another non-finite word is there. This is a non-finite word. Throned monarch, like that. So mercy becomes the throned monarch. Means what? It becomes a very powerful king. Better than his king, better than his crown. Very powerful king is there. Very strong king is there. The king was on the chair with the support of all. Better than his crown. Crown is what? C-R-O-W-N. Crown means what? The king wears on head, no? That is crown. So if the king wears a crown means, we can assume is a king is very supreme powerful. But he says, William Shakespeare says, so this mercy is above this crown. Better than his crown. Whatever the sovereign power that king derives from the crown or throne, the mercy is above that all. Mercy is better than those qualities are, those powerful elements of the king. His scepter. His scepter. S-C-E-P-T-R-E. What is the meaning of scepter? S-C-E-P-T-R. Scepter means stick of king. In general meaning we can say stick of king. It is a symbolic representation of the king that he has possessed sovereign authority. Sometimes we say sword. Sword is the SW word is sword. Sword also indicates the supreme power of the king. You might have observed that police inspectors are waving stick, in films and all, a small stick is holding, that is called scepter. It is a symbolic representation of the power of the king. Here the poet William Shakespeare used that word. His scepter shows the force of temporal power. Yes, is the whatever the king has possessed power is a temporary. Why it is temporary? It is not longer lasting. If this king is defeated by others, if any other neighbor kingdom, kings of the neighbor kingdom, you attack this, invade this and defeat means that scepter will gone. Then he will be no longer a king. He will become a common man. He might be imprisoned in the jails, or he may be killed also. That's why this is a temporary power. Scepter power is a temporary power. The attribute to awe and majesty. It is an attribute to awe and majesty. Attribute means a feature. Attribute means a feature. A-T-T-R-I-B-U-T. Attribute means it is a feature. What feature says? Awe is there, then majesty is there. Awe is there, majesty is there. What is the majesty? Majesty means beauty. Awe means fear, threaten, that all. The God is never happy. The king is never happy. The king is never happy. Why? Already I told you. Why is king is not happy always? He is always fear of kings of other kingdoms. Always he imagines and he fears of other kings and sit. He prepares to defeat them. Always he prepares to defeat them. He gets trained himself to get more powerful, more stronger than others. Why? Because awe is there, majesty is there. No doubt there is a beauty. King is supreme. King is the supreme power. He can enjoy everything. In spite of that, there is what? Awe is there. Fear of other kings. Wherein means in the kingship, doth. What is it? Doth. Doth means does. D-O-E-S. Does. Does sit the dread and fear of kings. What I told you, dread. Dread means same fear only. Fear of kings. But mercy is above this sceptered sway. Sceptered sway. Sway. S-W-A-Y. Sway. Sway means power, authority. Sway means power, authority, which comes from scepter. In the previous only I told you, it is above the all. It is better than the crown of the king and above the sceptered sway. If the king possesses mercy in his heart, in his attitude, in his justice, means he will become stronger than his kingship. It is enthroned in the hearts of the kings. Enthroned means what? Seated. Enthroned means seated. Enthroned. E-N-T-H-R-O-N-E. Enthroned. Enthroned means seat. Enthroned means seated. Here, where it is seated? It is seated in the hearts of the kings. It is seated in the hearts of the kings. Not in the hand, not in the head, not in the chair, boys. It is seated in the heart of the king. It is the dwelling of the mercy is the heart of the human being. It is enthroned in the hearts of the king. It is an attribute of God himself. See, the kingship is there. Kingship is attribute to and majesty. Here fear is there, beauty is there. When fear is there, beauty becomes nil. Okay, when fear of the kings of the other kingdom attacked this kingdom, is king will forget the beauty. King will forget the magnificence of the kingship. But if mercy is there, means it is equal to God. It is an attribute to God. It is the feature of the God. Whatever the qualities that God has now, the same qualities will be possessed by the king if he has mercy in his heart. And see the end, how is there? Earthly power. Earthly power means the power given by the kingdom. The power given by his land, kingdom. The king possesses the power from the kingdom, no? After the coronation, no? After the holding of this scepter, after he sits on the throne, no? Earthly power doth then show likest gods when mercy sees and justice. When mercy sees and justice, that is important. This line is very, very important. When mercy sees and justice means in the justice of the king, the king gives judgment, no? The king gives judgment for many mistakes, no? For many disputes, no? In that judgment, if season is equal. Here season is not seasons, rainy season, summer season, cold, that season, winter season, not here. Here season means balance. Here season means balance. If the king balance or include mercy in his justice, he will become likest gods. The people then adore the king like God. That's why this is very, very important poem by William Shakespeare. These words told by Portia are unforgettable information, unforgettable words. That's why we should enthrone the mercy in our heart. Then only we will become likable by all. So, when mercy sees and justice, we should develop mercy in our daily activities. We should try to excuse others. We should, in other words, we can say, one word, pad on. Do you know this word? Pad. We should try to pardon the wrongdoers. We should try to do that one. Then only we will become likable to all. Thank you, students. Thank you very much.